Penuh kesungguhan Akademi YouTuber Malaysia Langkah laksana dengan jitu Penuh bervisi guru ayu Mencapai misi yang satu Pervisi kita bantu
Tahniah, siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda, siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Hi, what's up people? It's me, Mr. Raj. Okay, so tolong bagi saya tanda kalau kamu boleh dengar saya. Can you all hear me? Tolong bagi thumbs up or something like that. Okay, let's do a check. Okay, so there is 36 people live with us today. Can you all hear me? Okay, please give a sign. Thank you very much. Okay, Bun P. I hope I said your name correctly. Okay, so motivation, all right? So you guys signed up for this. Okay, I know for some of you, after looking at the question, you might be cursing yourself. Why the hell did I sign up for this? Okay, tapi the good thing is it's happening during your holiday. Okay, so for those of you who don't know when this IMONST is taking place, it's very surprising. Some of you actually message me and ask, sir, when is the exam? Is it on Saturday? I said, no, it's on Friday. Okay, so the issue, right? Okay, we tunggu 2-3 minutes for people to join. Okay, while waiting for people to join, please tell your friends the live has started. Okay, so about 47 people, so people are still joining. Okay, so I already told in the group, okay, regarding your MOE punya masalah, like some of you texted me regarding your MOE punya email problem. You don't have to worry because what you'll be doing is you'll be using your Pandai app. Okay, so it's an app that you'll be using to answer the questions. So what I'll do is starting from Wednesday, right, I'll be providing your ID and password. This ID and password, tolong jangan kongsi dengan sesiapa. Why? Because kamu akan ada timer when you are answering your IMONST test lah, meaning to say, I think you're allocated 2 hours 30 minutes only. So the moment you log in into the system, okay, you see the question and the timer akan berjalan. So if you give your ID and password to someone, okay, what will happen is maybe they log in and masa bermula, then you cannot use it. So it's a one-time use only. So nanti you akan PM saya akan bagi tahu you in detail macam mana nak buat benda ni dalam group. Okay, so 61 people already. So please bagi tahu saya siapa yang ada cuba soalan ni. I did assign you a few questions for you to try. And please take note, yes, maybe some of you are lama, kenapa nak join Bengkel, tak payah lah. Okay, so actually this Bengkel is for you to simplify your thinking lah. Maybe some of you, you tried the question. You got your answer and then you go, yes, I got the answer. So this is an opportunity for you to actually see, is your thinking the same with me? Maybe is it a simpler way to do? Benda-benda macam tu lah. Lagi satu, don't think ChatGPT is a solution. AI is not a solution because sometimes AI boleh salah. Secondly is, boleh tengok lah, like some of you maybe, you might be thinking, okay, I'm going to stand by my AI tools for IMONST. Okay, please take note, they can actually detect. So you kena pandai-pandai juga. Okay, alright, so just roughly, okay, tolong type di ruangan komen satu sekiranya kamu ada cuba soalan that I assigned. I picked a few questions. I didn't ask you to do everything because I didn't want to demotivate you. I pilih soalan yang saya rasa you boleh buat using your knowledge from your SPM days. Okay, if you got try the questions, even 1 or 2, please tekan 1 di ruangan komen. Please tekan 1 before I start discussing. Please type 1 if you did try. Please type 0 if you didn't try. Okay, not bad. I'm getting some ones here. Tekan 0 kalau you tak try. Kalau you tidak try. Oh, ada Faris Irfan. Hai. Kalau you letak nama you, I kenal you. Kalau you letak nama pelik-pelik, Mystic Aura. Saya pun tak tahu siapa you Mystic Aura. Yang tak buat tu tak nak mengaku, tak apa. Alright, so without wasting time, okay, because I told you max I'll be doing until 12 o'clock. Okay, of course I'll be doing the second slot tomorrow, and Mr. Anba also be doing it on Wednesday. Okay, thank you Jay for being so honest. Okay, right, so without wasting time kan, okay, I think we will go to our this thing lah. Okay, Sarushan Gandhi, yeah, I know you. Okay, right, so we will go to the this thing lah. Okay, to the question. Okay, sekejap. I need to share. Wait, kejap. Need to stop sharing first. Wait on 1 sec. Let me share my screen. Okay. Lama tidak live. Okay, right. So I think you all can see my whiteboard already lah. Okay, can see my whiteboard. Okay, so I'm going to start with simple question lah. I'm going to start with simple question. So I'll keep up with the comments dekat sana. Okay, saya akan tengok juga komen. Okay, dekat sana. So sekiranya kamu ada soalan, you boleh tanya lah. Okay, you boleh tanya. I will go through dengan kamu. Okay, so I hope you got your question paper with you. I'm not going to project the question. Okay, dekat ni sebab I want the entire space for me to write lah. So the first question yang saya akan tengok adalah soalan nombor 5. Okay, so please look at your question number 5. Okay, so question number 5 ini, okay, tengok how many of you did try? How many of you did try? Tolong type 2. Tolong type 2 untuk soalan nombor 5. Soalan nombor 5 kalau you ada cuba, tolong type 2. So I'm going to start with something simple first. A1 is 2. Then A2 is 5. And then A3 is 1 plus A and 1. Okay, bagus, bagus. So there are some of you who tried lah. Okay, bagus, bagus. Okay, very good. Lavinia, Rachel, very good. Okay, so now, okay, let us look at this question lah. Okay, maybe some of you, you went on a long-winded way, then somehow you got your answer lah. Okay, so you kena faham apa soalan yang kamu boleh cuba lah, apa soalan yang kamu boleh cuba. So kalau kamu tengok, there are number patterns that kamu boleh cuba. Okay, so if you actually see the questions itu is something to do with sequence, so you boleh look forward to soalan on sequence. So this is actually a sequence di mana kamu ada some pattern lah. So macam dekat sini they already gave you A1 and A2. I want to go and work out what is A3. Of course dekat sini apa yang kita ada ialah it is not A3 actually, it is AN. So this is AN, sorry. AN plus 2. AN plus 2. This is the distinct. So sekarang kalau kita nak A3, of course you boleh nampak the N itu kita akan letak 1 mah, right? So bila N itu kita letak 1, you're going to get 1 plus and 1 plus 1 which is A2 over A1. So sekarang if you tekan your calculator, definitely you can get your value untuk A3. So if you tengok dekat sini A2 is 5 mah, A1 is 2 mah. Okay, so you're going to go and tambah dia. So what you going to get? Let me take my calculator. 5 over 2 campur dengan 1. Sekejap No, wait. A2 is... Did I copy the question wrongly? 2, 5. Okay, I got that correctly, I believe. No, something wrong. Kejap. Oh, I should be dividing the entire thing, no wonder. Okay, so dekat sini 1 tambah dengan 5 over 2. So I'm going to get 3. Okay, so that is my A3. So at the moment, I don't see any pattern. I only got 2, I got 5, I got 3. So sekarang kita continue buat lah. You kena sabar sikit tau. Jangan terus you tengok, you want your answer. Jangan. Please be a bit patient. Okay, sekarang you go and do for your A4. So of course your A4, we are still using the same formula here. We are going to use the same formula here. Tolong buat dengan saya. You cannot just be lying down on your bed and tengok what is happening. Okay, at one point, the screen going to be looking at you. Okay, so sekarang kita ada 1 plus A3. Please tengok your working. Tolong tengok working kamu. If you did that correctly. Then A2. So here I got 1 plus 3. Lepas tu A2 saya adalah 5. So that is going to give me 4 over 5. Again at the moment I don't see any pattern. Saya tidak tengok apa-apa pattern pun. Okay, so I continue. So A5 dekat sini 1 plus A4 over A3. Please be very careful lah. Because some of you like you get too carried away, then you miss out the plot. Macam kamu tengok dekat sini, ini 4, ini 3, ini 2. So ini 5, ini 4, ini 3. Meaning to say atas tu tolak 1, bawah tu tolak 2. So sekarang you put everything in your calculator. 1 plus A4 kita adalah 4 over 5. Over A3 kita is 3. So if you go and tekan your calculator, you are going to get atas itu 9 over 5. 9 over 5 divided by 3. You're going to be getting 3 over 5. Again, we still don't see any pattern. Tak apa, A6. Maybe some of you already done this. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Untuk orang yang tidak buat apa-apa, dia be like, what is happening? What is happening? Kena buat sampai mana? Okay, A4 kamu adalah 4 over 5. Okay, at this stage, atas itu is 8 per 5 mah. Bawah is 4 over 5 mah. So when you divide, you're going to realize you're going to be getting a very nice number which is 2. Okay, so if you see that 2, at this point, some hope should pop up. Okay, what is the hope? Dekat sini kalau kamu tengok, nah, sini 2, sini 2. Maybe this might be a fluke for some of you. You are not convinced. Tetapi kalau kamu pergi buat, you're going to realize your A7, okay, A7, you're going to get a value. Okay, tolong type di ruangan komen, A7 itu apa? A7 kamu dapat apa? Sorry ya, tadi I missed out an. Okay, you try to help me by saying 3. Okay, A3 itu. Okay, I just seeing your comment. Okay, A7 dapat apa? Tolong type di ruangan komen. You must communicate with me ya. Saya tak boleh cakap satu orang sahaja. A7. What's the value of A7? Someone type. If you already got the value, A7. Tolong type di ruangan komen. Okay, Lovinia. Lepas tu ada orang dari Jepun. Ekonoma, Himijima. Dia pun cakap 5. Okay, very good. Many of you dapat, okay, 5. So here, you can see a pattern already. Meaning to say, first you start with 2, then 5, then 3, then 4 over 5, and then 3 over 5. And then you boleh nampak dia repeat lagi. 2, 5, and so on. It's going to repeat. Okay, so if you see, this is your A1 mah. This is your A6 mah. So now, of course, we are talking about A. Sekejap, saya kena pergi tengok my question again. I think we are talking about A1, 2, 3. A1, 2, 3. So kalau you tengok pattern dia itu, of course, it's going to be A11 mah. Then this is going to be A16 mah, and so on. So sekarang kalau you tengok, okay, of course kat bawah tu we going to be getting A1, 2, 1 according to the sequence. So if you follow the pattern very clearly, you definitely boleh bagi tahu A1, 2, 3 itu apa. What is the value of A1, 2, 3? Because kalau you tengok, the pattern is going to be 2, 5. This one also sama 2, 5. So this one also going to be A2. Okay, A1, 2, 3. What's the value? Tolong type di ruangan komen. A1 to 3. The last comment that I'm seeing is ZU punya ZU1451. Okay, so you wrote there sampai situ 5 sahaja. Yeah, Janice Ong, thank you very much. Okay, Fire Gaming, Okay, Arisa no, Bunpi, okay, semua cakap 3. Very good, because you know it's 2, 5 and then 3. So your A 1, 2, 3 is going to be 3. Okay, nice and easy. I hope the first question, okay, it warmed up you perfectly. Okay, sekiranya kamu ada soalan, boleh type di ruangan komen. Okay, maybe you did some alternative way or whatsoever. Please type in ruangan comment. And for your information, the question is subjective, you know. So you need to send your working. Okay, you need to send your working. So this would be your working lah nanti. Okay, so jangan ingat like you just keying in the final answer saja, no. Okay, I give you 1 minute for you to ask whatever question yang you ada regarding this part. Okay, the entire purpose of the Bengkel is for you to familiarize, because soalan macam ni kan, you want to do alone memang tak ada motivasi punya. Okay, silap-silap you might be cursing me. I don't want that to happen. Okay, if you all are alright with this, saya nak jemput kamu tengok soalan nombor 4. Tengok soalan nombor 4. Okay, this one you tengok dia punya description tu memang dia sudah bagi cantik-cantik. Okay, we are talking about question number 4. I think slowly we can increase our this thing. Question number 4 also is a very nice question. For me kan, soalan-soalan yang berbentuk number macam ni, saya rasa memang you should be having a go. So kalau you tengok dekat sini dia kata we got the number 2020. And they are talking about digit sum. Okay guys, here I want to tell you something lah. Sekiranya ada perkataan-perkataan yang kamu tidak faham, please feel free to rujuk somewhere. Like maybe digit sum you don't understand, quickly cari digit sum tu apa. Because that word might help you to go and solve the remaining part of the question. Macam dekat sini digit sum, that means all the numbers yang kita ada kat sini, kalau kita pergi tambah 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, you're going to getting 4. So very nice and clearly mentioned in the first line. So they're asking how many 4-digit integer including 2020 have digit sum equal to 4. Okay, sekarang first of all I want to clarify with you about this 4-digit thing. 4-digit. Ini penting. Okay, saya nak tanya you 0, 1, 2, 3. Ini 3-digit kah? 4-digit. Okey, kalau yang kata 3-digit, tolong tekan 1. Kalau yang kata 4-digit, tolong tekan 2 di ruangan komen. I repeat. Kalau nombor dia 0, 1, 2, 3. Is it 3-digit number or 4-digit number? This is my question to you. So I'm getting a few of you already answering dekat sana. Oi, kenapa ada sampai tekan 3? Fire gaming. Oi, pilihan you 1 dengan 2. Okay, so I see the comment here is very split. Very split. Ada yang kata 3 digit, ada yang kata 4 digit. Okay, orang yang kata 4 digit ini ini tidak halal punya ni Okay, KTM. Kuda Toto Magnum. So if you tahu tempat ini, tolong jauhkan diri anda dari kedai ini ini tidak bagus. Okay, kenapa saya cakap macam tu? If you go to this kedai, you akan nampak dia cakap first price. First price 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 digit. Ini adalah ajaran sesat. Okay, ini adalah ajaran sesat. Ini adalah 3-digit number. Please take note, because the 0 we don't count. Okay or not? So, apa kesimpulan dia di sini? Kesimpulan dia di sini adalah, if you are talking about 4-digit number, you cannot start with 0. Please take note of that. Itu adalah penting. Okay, so I hope you take note about that. Okay, of course benda ini kamu ada belajar dalam permutation. Okay, masa you form 5. Okay, so now what are we going to do? Okay, dia tanya kita how many 4-digit number that we can come up with. Yang digit sum dia adalah 4. Okay, kita nak tengok what are the cases that we can have. Okay, what are the cases that we can have? Of course, kita boleh ada 2, 0, 0. That means I can use this for 4-digit number. Saya juga nak pergi tengok what are the other possibilities that I can have. Okay, the other possibilities, of course lah, kita boleh ada 3, 1, 0, 0. Apa lagi other possibilities yang kita boleh ada? What? Oh, that was a reaction. And at an. I don't know whether I pronounced that correctly or not. Okay, but then shout out to you. Okay, so apa lagi possibilities yang kita boleh ada? Kita nak tengok the number digits that bagi kita digit sum 4. Okay, so I can have 3100. Why 3100? Because 3 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0, you're going to get 4. Very good. Tolonglah letak nombor complete kamu. Saya nak baca kamu punya username 4x10nz. Dia kata 111. Very good. Okay. Do we have any other? Do we have any other? Okay, Lovinia, very good. So you put that 2110. Very good. Is there any more? I think there is another one more case. Yelah, Faris sudah mention saya nak combination dia dulu. Saya tidak minta kamu list. Saya nak dia punya ramuan. Ramuan. I think I put it like this lah. Ramuan. Very good, Bunpi. Very good. Okay, 4000. Okay, so kalau you tengok 400 ini satu saja dia punya option cara untuk susun dia. So this one is going to be one way. Okay, now I know many of you don't like permutation, tapi like it or not, memang you are bound to see permutation question here lah. You are bound to see permutation question. Okay, macam here the number of way for us to arrange 400 supaya ada 4 digit adalah begini saja, one way saja. Ini 1111 pun sama. Okay, one way only because I cannot go and put in any other way. Okay, sekarang apa yang kita boleh buat adalah terpulang kepada kamu. Either you can do listing or you can do arranging ataupun permutation. Contoh lah, contoh. Okay, maybe I do for one lah. I do for one, then you do for the other two. Okay, contoh, maybe I take case number 2. So arrangement matters. Of course, parti salah. Okay, of course the arrangement matters. Kenapa? Because we are coming up with 4-digit number what? 4-digit number. Okay. Contoh, if I go and write 2110, 1210, of course, because of the arrangement, we are getting 2 different 4-digit number. Okay or not? So that's why the arrangement matter. Kita kena arrange dia macam apa yang kamu belajar masa you form 5. Of course, it's a chapter that you don't like, right? Okay, many of you don't like that chapter. What to do? Okay, so 3, 1, 0, 0. Okay, now I want to go and see how to arrange this lah. Okay, so macam mana nak arrange this? Okay, I do untuk this one. Then you akan pergi buat untuk 1 dan juga maybe 4 lah. Okay, saya buat 1, then you buat lagi 2. Alright. Okay, sekarang kita ada 4 kotak. Kenapa ada 4 kotak? Because I need 4-digit number mah. So 4-digit number kena ada 4 kotak. Alright, so how I'm going to arrange this? Terpulang kepada kamu. Okay, how you going to susun lah. Macam kalau kamu tengok dekat sini. Okay, what I can do is the first kotak I can go and fix mah. I can go and put maybe say 3. Okay, then dekat sini, of course, I don't care what number I'm going to arrange. So it's going to be 1, 0, 0. Okay, this is what I need to arrange. Dan juga, I also can have another case. What is the other case? I can go and put 1 here. Then I have 3. Then I go and susun this 3, 0, 0. Okay. Sekarang macam mana saya nak susun? Okay. I'm not going to be using P at all. I'm just going to ask you how many way to susun. Okay, macam you tengok yang case yang pertama ni. So, kotak yang pertama kan saya kata, saya nak letak 3 saja kan. So, it is one way to susun mah. Yang belakang ini kan, I got 3 boxes. 3 ways. Ayo live. 1728. 3 ways ini is not correct. Why? Because I got 3 object mah. 3 objek, 1, 0, 0. 3 objek. Ini kamu ada belajar masa you form 5 tau. 3 objek. Cara nak susun 3 objek is 3 factorial. Okay, not 3 factorial. Tapi you juga ada belajar bahawa bila you ada identical, you kena bahagi dia dengan number of identical. Okay, not so this is something you learn in your form 5. Nanti semester 2 you akan jumpa balik benda ini. So, I repeat again Case 1 ini saya pergi fix 3 di depan. I want to arrange these numbers. So, to make my life easy, what I did was, the first kotak itu saya letak 3. Untuk case yang pertama, untuk case yang kedua, I fix 1 di kotak yang pertama. I focus case yang 1 dulu lah. So here, because the first box, I can only put 3, is one way. Then, belakang 3 kotak itu saya ada 3 objek kan? 3 objek, number of way to arrange 3 objek is 3 factorial. Because I got 0, 0, identical, so 2 identical, saya bagi dengan 2 factorial. Sekarang total number of way is 1 times 3 factorial over 2 factorial. So I think you're getting 3. Okay. Fire gaming, factorial, tanda seru. Okay. Case yang kedua is a similar thing. Kenapa tempat pertama itu I only put number 1 mah. So 1 times, sama juga I got 3 objects, so 3 factorial over 2 factorial. Okay, so you're going to be getting 3. Case 1, case 2, I tambah, so I get 6 ways untuk 3, 1, 0, 0. Are you clear? Boleh tanya soalan lah. You got question, please ask. I looking at the comment section. So if you see me, tengok macam tu I am actually looking at the comments. Okay, I am looking at the comments. Nanti you ingat, oh Mr. Raj tengok skema dan cakap dengan you. No. Saya sedang tengok komen. So you punya komen, saya sedang tengok. Ada soalan boleh tanya. Okay? Is it any problem? Are you all okay? Kalau you masih ikut saya, tolong tekan 2. Tolong tekan 2 if you are still with me. Tolong tekan 2 if you are still with me. Okay, thank you Janice Ong, thank you Hanif, thank you Chan, thank you Faris, thank you Pati Salah, thank you Ziyu. Okay, sekarang I already go through with you how to arrange the number of 3100. I already go through with you. Sekarang saya ada bagi you untuk arrange for me 2200 atau 2110. Again, I tell you, if you don't like to arrange guna permutation, you can do listing. No problem. You can do listing. What I mean by listing, kerja dia sangat leceh lah. You kena list lah satu-satu. Macam 3100 kan. Maybe lagi satu apa? 1300. Like that. Then you thinking lah 1003. Very leceh lah like that. I'm sure you don't want to be doing that ma. This is like what kindergarten, isn't it? Okay, tapi you boleh buat lah. Okay, alright, saya nak kamu buat untuk yang case 1, which is 2200. Tolong buat. Saya bagi you masa. Okay, tolong buat dulu. Maybe you did in a different way lah. Sekarang I discussing this. Try this way, because our Bengkel is to see lah which one is the most simplified. Benda-benda macam tu. I don't use P1 for permutation. Okay, you boleh tengok saya letak how many way, benda macam tu. Cuba buat yang pertama tu, tengok what you get. If you tengok yang pertama itu, dia macam a bit, you tak boleh control the situation. Some people they don't know how to control the situation, you know. Meaning to say, macam tengok saya kan, saya fix 3 and 1 mah. The question yang 1 itu ada 2200, right? Dia macam, how you say, you got 2 identical things, you know. So maybe if you want to control dia a bit susah. If you want to list, okay. Question 1 is okay, not list. Okay. I think maybe 1 itu I do listing, yang 4 itu I will do permutation begini. Okay. Okay, for this one, listing is much easier lah. Okay, listing is much easier. Okay, maybe you can type for me, what are the listing yang kamu dapat? Okay, we want 4-digit number, right? Tolong bagi tahu saya, you can type in the ruangan komen. Type. Satu the soalan sudah bagikan 2020, right? Lagi apa lagi? Type in the ruangan komen, I want to see. You kena actively dengan saya tahu. Kalau tidak, I feel very lonely one. Okay, so the beza of YouTube live. Parti salah. We are not looking at that one parti salah. We are looking at 2200 first. Sabar. Okay, so I see Janice Ong got give me 2002. Okay, 2002. Okay, Bunpi also same. Someone else? 2200. Very good. Is there anything? Oops. Okay, sabar, sabar. Okay, so is there any other thing? I don't think so. Okay, in case I miss out. So dekat sini kita ada 3 way. Okay or not? So now kita pergi tengok apa yang parti salah buat lah. So kita ada 2110. Okay, so this one as I told you, I do permutation lah. I do permutation. If you want to do listing, can do listing. This one you kena careful. Maybe you can setting 2 di depan. Then lepas tu you can setting 1. Because these are the digit yang kamu ada. You got 2, you got 1, you got 0. Of course, you cannot put 0 in the kotak depan mah. So, case 1, case 2. So, you want to see whether you understood what I actually discussed tadi mah. So, maybe some of you not used to with the number of ways kan. Sekarang you boleh tengok mah macam mana saya buat tadi. Okay. So, case 1 ini, saya nak tengok berapa way yang kamu ada. I want to see the comment section. Okay, I'm looking at the comment section. Case 1 ini, you bagi tahu saya berapa way. Ini case 2, tengok berapa way. Supaya saya nak tengok, you dapat tangkap apa yang saya cakap. Kalau tidak, I never engage with you. It's like I talking short sendiri one. Cannot like that. I want to see your case 1, what you get. Case 2, what you get. How many way? 3 ways for case 1. Okay, kita tengok adakah betul apa you cakap. Okay, kalau tidak betul, semua bank parti salah. Bunpi also kata 3 way. Okay, very good. Okay, kita tengok. Is it 3 way or not? Okay, let's go and see. So for case 1, okay, I know the first kotak is only 1 way mah. Yes or no? Then remaining dekat belakang, saya ada 110 mah. This is what I need to susun. So I got 3 objects. So 3 object I want to susun is 3 factorial. Because I got 2 identical, so I'm going to divide with 2 factorial. So that's going to be 3 way. Okay or not? Okay. Alright, case 2. Case 2 kita nak tengok berapa way kita ada. Type di ruangan komen case 2. Case 2 berapa way? Tolong type in the ruangan komen. Well, I stand by the next question to be discussed with you. After this triangle lah, kita tengok geometry sikit. Okay, so Janice cakap 3 ways. Oh, Bunpi cakap ada 6 way. This is good. Gaduh lah, gaduh. Gaduh. Okay. Normally it's very nice to see Chinese gaduh sesama mereka untuk matematik. So evil, right? Okay. Ayo live cakap is 6 way. Okay. Alright, mari kita tengok. Okay, case yang kedua ini, tempat pertama itu, okay, is 1 way only. Okay, kenapa 1 way? Because you put the first, yang ini ke, you tak tahu, no difference mah. I take any one also, like, you tak tahu which one I take mah. Then after that, I got 2, 1, 0 to be arranged. So, untuk case yang kedua ini, the first kotak is 1 way mah. Then I got 2, 1, 0. So, I got 3 object. Okay, I want to arrange them, so it's 3 factorial. So, you're going to be getting 6. Okay, so dekat sini, this one, you're going to get 9. Agree or not? Okay, so sekarang we can go and calculate, okay, how many ways we got all together. So, saya ada dekat sini 9 dengan 3. So, that's going to give me 12. Okay, so I got 12. Then dekat sini I got 6 tadi kan. So 12 campur dengan 6 is already 18 mah. And then campur satu way, which is 111 and 4,000. So campur 2. So 20 ways. I think the answer is 20 ways, right? Is it correct? Betul kan? The answer is 20, right? If you see ada itu jawapan for senior category ya. Okay, I believe the answer is 20 way. Okay. Hope you learn something there. Ada soalan ke? Kalau ada soalan boleh tanya. Sorry, can you repeat why 9? Okay, no problem. Damias. Okay, thank you Sharusan for confirming. Okay, 9 ini I think you are referring to this line. Just now kan kita ada 2, 1, 1, 0. Kita nak tengok cara untuk arrange dia mah. So saya sudah kata kotak yang pertama boleh letak 2. Atau kita boleh letak 1. Kalau I put 2, then the number of way to arrange is 3 way. If I put 1, the number of way to arrange is 6 way. So case 1 is 3, case 2 is 6. Total dia adalah 9. I hope that clears the mystery ya, Damias. Are you okay? Damias, is it clear? Oh ya, nanti you boleh tengok balik whatever kita punya this thing. At the end of the live, you boleh tengok balik dekat YouTube saya. Okay, our discussion. Okay. So, case 2 got 6 ways right. That means what about doing another one? Another 6 ways right. Okay, Pati Salah, I'm trying to digest what you actually said. Case 2 got 6 ways right. Okay. That means what about doing another one? Another 6 ways right. No. Jangan salah. Dekat sini, this is what is penting lah. This one and one is tak ada beza tau. I understand what you're saying. This is called identical. Okay, kalau you boleh bezakan itu satu. Contohlah ini satu A, satu B. Ini satu is different mah. Kenapa? Because they are non-identical. You boleh bezakan mereka. Kalau case begini, then you boleh pergi buat lagi satu case ketiga like that. Are you clear, Pati Salah? This one asks you to close your eye. I take this one or this one. How you know? For you is the same only mah. Mereka tiada perbezaan. I hope you're clear. Okay, Pati Salah. Okay, right guys. Thank you so much. Okay, untuk setia bersama dengan saya. I will take another 20 minutes. I won't exceed the 12 o'clock. Okay, the reason why I doing at 11 o'clock is I understand it's holiday and you want to spend quality time with your family. I think by 10 o'clock normally everything settle lah. Okay, 11 o'clock normally you are in your room. So that's why I delay pukul 11. Okay, so I hope you don't curse me. Why the hell you go and delay pukul 11 malam. Okay, right guys. So the next thing that I want to go through with you is problem 3. So kalau you tengok problem 3 and also question number 11, these two is very good. Why? Because both is triangle question. Okay, so in a way macam kita boleh sekalikan these two question lah. Tapi before I discuss, I want to ask you question number 3, how many of you ada cuba? Kalau ada cuba, tolong tekan 1. Kalau ada cuba, tolong tekan 1. Before I discuss, I want to know whether you got try or not. Because when you ada try, my discussion with you becomes different. Kalau you tidak try, dia different. Okay? Okay. Moonpi, Sarusan, Fire Gaming, Lovinia, very good. Okay, for some of you, you wondering, okay, ini IMONST macam mana? Okay, adakah saya akan menang sesuatu? The chances is very high. Okay, because you have to understand, kamu ada gold, kamu ada silver, kamu ada bronze, kamu ada honorable mention, kamu ada merit. somehow you will enter some of the this thing lah. Yang last kali itu participation. So normally merit ini somehow boleh kena lah. Budak SES pun boleh dapat merit. Okay, what I'm saying is you should ada motivasi lah. You join ini, you mesti mau tanyakan kenapa saya join. Nanti you dapat something, you boleh cakap saya memperoleh merit dalam pertandingan Olympiad matematik. Nampak bagus mah. Nampak bagus mah. You cerita dekat orang pun, wah dapat merit, wah very good. Mana dia tahu ada lagi tinggi honorable mention. You jangan pergi cerita dekat dia lah. Ada 5 level, saya level yang ke-5, you tahu ke? Janganlah cerita. As long as you tidak cerita tu, you cakap ada merit, wah ada pencapaian, very good. This is a very good person, dia cakap. Okay, alright. So kita tengok dulu itu problem number 3. Okay, so here what you need to understand is this is geometry, you know. Dia sangat suka tanya soalan yang berbentuk geometry. Okay, I also want to tell you, okay, this senior category kalau you tengok kebanyakan soalan dia lebih kepada your form 5 punya benda lah. Okay, so I hope whatever I'm telling you is motivating you, like okay, I'm up for this, macam tu. So kalau you tengok dekat sini, you got 6 sticks. And what you want to do is you want to form a triangle. Okay, right. Here is something that kamu tidak belajar dalam kamu punya syllabus matematik actually. Okay, kalau kamu tengok solution of triangle, right, of course you got study solution of triangle dalam maths. Tetapi dekat sini kan, I want to introduce to you, okay, the syarat, syarat forming triangle. Ini penting lah. Syarat forming triangle. What is the syarat? A plus B is greater than C. Okay, itu syarat dia. So in case you're wondering, what is A, what is B, what is C? Okay, C is the longest side. C is the longest side. This is a fakta, you know. And it's such a shame that in your sekolah menengah punya syllabus, I think you will never discuss about this. Saya rasa you tak pernah pun kena discuss benda ni. I don't even think in maths di bawah topik solution of triangle ataupun penyelesaian segitiga, kamu ada bincang benda-benda macam ni. Okay, so kalau you tengok, this is something that akan mudahkan kamu punya kerja lah. Maybe some of you did solution of triangle, pergi calculate angle semua tu, tak payah. Here, what you need to do is you can do a table. Okay, I want you to come up with your pairing. I'm not going to do with you. You are going to fill up the table for me. A, B, C, and you're going to give me what are the pairing yang kamu ada. Okay, so maybe some of you did in a different way. Okay, I'm not sure whether you knew about that. Okay, yeah, no. I don't know what your answer that yeah, no for. Parti salah. In fire gaming, you said yeah. I'm not sure for what. Okay, so dekat sini, how many of you know this? Kalau you tahu ini, tolong tekan kosong. Tolong tekan kosong. Adakah you menggunakan method ini? Tolong tekan kosong kalau you ada guna method ini. Did anyone use this method? I'm just interested to know. Because last year, what I did was, I did in lecture hall, you know. When I did in lecture hall, very easy for me to see dia punya respond. Okay, tapi you know lah, your schedule so packed. Okay, your schedule so packed. Nak buat bengkel pukul 4.15 ataupun hari Jumaat, I think mesti kena mampu dengan you lah. Wah, Sarushan, ini orang Jepun lah. Orang Jepun pun menyertai live kita pada hari ini. Nama dia Akino Himejima. Akino Himejima pun memanglah orang Jepun pandai mah. Dia pun ada guna method ni. Tapi judging from your response, I think many of you baru realize benda ini. Okay, saya nak kamu come up with a pair. Okay, tolong come up with a pair. Saya bagi you 1 minit untuk you penuhkan table itu. Okay, if you know this, nanti soalan yang lagi satu tu akan jadi sangat mudah untuk kamu. So we got 1, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. Okay, I want you to come up with the pair. Okay, 3, 5, 7. Okay, boleh? 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. Kenapa? Because it satisfy this mah. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Mana ada 4? Woi, main-main ke? Ini apa? Teorem Pythagoras ke? Suka hati ya. Damias. 5, 7, 11. 5, 7, 11. Okey. Ada lagi? 137. Woi, jangan play-play ya. 137 boleh ke? 137. Macam mana 137? I want in the order of A, B, C ya. A, B, C. Oi, come on lah. Pati salah. 5, 3, 1. Macam mana? A plus B must be greater than C. C is the longer side. Okay. Ambil 1 minit. Tolong ni. 7, 11, 13. Boleh? 7, 11, 13. 7, 11, 13. Okay, 7, 11, 13. 5, 11, 13. Okay. 3, 11, 13. We already got 5 here. 3, 11, 13. Okay, done. 3, 11, 13. Okay. Oh, all of you, the last 3 comment. All sama number. Okay, 5, 11, 13. Already written, Lavinia. Thank you. Anything we missed out? I think there is 6 possible this thing, is it? 6 possible combination. I think we need another one more. Apa lagi satu? Another one more. Can someone confirm to me? I think there is about 6, is it? 5. Oh, cannot. 5, 7. Oh, you mean, okay, Jeannie Tan, you need to reorder. I think you mentioned 3, 5, 7. That one already we got what? In the first thing. Let's see here. Okay, Jeannie Tan, we already got that, 3, 5, 7. We already got that, Jeannie Tan. Okay, thank you. Another one more. I think there's about 6 possible combination. Is it correct? 6 possible? Saya tidak tengok jawapan. I think it's 6. 6 or 5? Takut nanti 5 then we still like cuba coming up with the jawapan yang tak wujud. Sekejap saya tengok jawapan dia. This is question number ni kan. This is question number berapa? 5. Oh, problem 3, 5. That's it lah. Oops. 5 right? Betul 5. Correct lah. So ini sajalah combination dia. You cari lagi memang tidak jumpa. Okay, thank you Lavinia for confirming and solution. Okay, so I hope you all are clear about this lah. Okay, so this is question number 3. Okay. Alright, boleh tanya saya sekiranya you ada apa-apa you nak tanya regarding this question. Maybe you tengok and you did a very complicated this, tapi this is sufficient already for you to form a triangle A plus B greater than C, whereby C is the longest side. Okay, hope you are learning something lah. Okay, you korbankan masa 11 malam dengan saya, right? Thank you. Maybe some of you, your dating time lah, your movie time lah, whatever lah. Tomorrow public holiday, right? You korbankan. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. I really appreciate it. Okay. Alright. Ada soalan boleh tanya. Saya bagi you 1 minute for you to ask. And maybe I think we got another 11 minute, right? So just nice for us to go and see another triangle question lah. Okay. Boleh tanya sebelum itu. Apa soalan you ada dekat sini? Why can 5, 7, 13. Does it satisfy this? A plus B greater than C. Wouldn't be? I think I answered your question. Sir, why the formula can find triangle that can be formed? What do you mean by that? Why this formula can find the triangle that can be formed? Why? You mean why? You mean you're asking me why is this thing? This is actually a property lah. It's a property untuk the triangle to be formed. Okay, in case, I think Fire Gaming, you are asking me, kenapa ini boleh? I think that is what you're asking. Ini adalah property untuk the triangle to be formed lah. Contoh lah, macam you want a right angle triangle mah. A right angle triangle tu apa? A right angle triangle is A square plus B square equal to C square, right? Kalau you mau right angle triangle, ini kena benar kan? Baru kita boleh ada kan? You tak boleh pergi question mah, kenapa mesti mau begitu? You tak boleh question mah, dia property mah. So dekat sini pun syarat for forming a triangle is this. It's just that in our syllabus, we never appreciated this thing. Okay, I hope I answer you fire gaming. Okay. Fire gaming, are you okay? You can just draw one straight line, find hypotenuse, then you can see A and B is hypotenuse, so it is definitely longer than C. Abandon. You can just draw one straight line to find hypotenuse. H is hypotenuse, is it? Then you can see A and B is hypotenuse. No. C is the longest ma. C. No, hypotenuse. We don't say hypotenuse untuk the this kind of case. Kita hanya guna hypotenuse untuk yang right angle triangle ma. Here we are calling it as the longest side. Okay, so dia punya combination A tambah B, which is the shorter than C. No, H is height of the triangle. H is height of the triangle. What you mean by that? Abandon. Okay, abandon. Boleh ke kita macam ni? You are in the group, right? Can you like you WhatsApp me? You WhatsApp me apa yang you maksudkan, okay? Nanti after this live, I will answer you. Boleh ke? Abandon. I don't seem to get what you mean lah. Okay? Apa yang you boleh buat, maybe you lukis, then you tell me. I think I will understand it better there. Okay? I want to try to digest your wording. I can't seem to understand what you are actually trying to say. So maybe with some drawing, I can get a better picture lah. So you WhatsApp saya lah. I think abandon, you are in the group, right? Betul ke? In the IMONST group. So you WhatsApp me lah, okay? Boleh abandon? Okay, others, please look at the last question. Please look at the last question. The last question that I want you to look at is problem 11. Okay, problem 11. Type 2 kalau you ada cuba soalan ini. Type 2. Kalau you ada cuba soalan ini. Last question for tonight. Question 11. Abandon nanti you WhatsApp saya, okay? I looking for your this thing, tiada komen pun. Okay, problem 11. Siapa ada cuba tolong tekan 2. Other question tomorrow we will discuss. Okay, orang Jepun, Lovinia, Rachel, good. Okay, here we are talking about forming an obtuse triangle. Okay, forming an obtuse triangle. Okay, here forming an obtuse triangle, you have to be very careful lah, because here we have two things. Satu adalah nak form triangle. Kedua adalah kita nak dapatkan angle dia. So here is where your good friend from your admits comes into play. This one. I hope you still remember this guy. Okay, anak? So dekat sini you kena arrange dia lah. You kena arrange dia. The 2AB, cos C come this side. Then you got A square tambah B square minus C square. So cos C equal to A square plus B square minus C square over 2AB. Okay, here is where we need to also go and consider our trigo lah. Trigo you baru belajar juga kan semester 1. Okay. You know very well, obtuse. Obtuse dekat sini is an angle greater than 90. So you know very well, daripada kita punya ini, all science teacher crazy mah. So kalau obtuse itu, you need to take note. okay, cos dekat sini, okay, if you want obtuse means you are talking about in quadrant number 2 lah, because triangle, right? Triangle, of course, the maximum you boleh ada is quadrant 2. So quadrant 2, kalau you nak, you can see here, your cos kena negative value. Cos negative baru you end up in quadrant 2 mah. Kalau cos positive, you are in quadrant 1. So I want in quadrant 2. So of course dekat sini, A and B, since it's length, okay, it's always positive lah. So I need to go and kenakan a syarat untuk atas. So I must be having A square plus B square minus C square to be less than 0. That is the condition that you need to impose. Are you all clear up until there? I am analyzing the condition untuk dia punya ni lah. Okay, angle dia. Because dia ada dua syarat kan. Satu adalah kita kena ada triangle. Lagi satu adalah kita kena ada the angle to be obtuse. Are you clear until that? That's my first question. Okey, apa yang kita akan letak dekat tempat A, apa yang kita akan letak dekat tempat B, apa yang kita akan letak dekat tempat C. Sekejap lagi kita tengok. And of course, you have one more condition, which is A plus B must be greater than C. Why? This is the condition for triangle. Okey, sekarang kan kita kena main dengan dua benda ini tau. Kita kena main dengan dua benda ini. Satu adalah condition untuk triangle, lagi satu condition untuk obtuse. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to be dividing this into two case. Apa two case dia? Case yang pertama adalah, kalau you tengok dekat sini kan, please take note, this is not arranged according to the order of magnitude. Itu K itu mungkin adalah paling besar. Atau maybe the K itu adalah antara dua yang terpendek. So meaning to say case 1 is, saya boleh kata 11, 15, and then K is yang terpanjang lah. Kalau begitu kita akan ada, apa dia? 11 plus 15 greater than K. So that means this is 26 greater than K, isn't it? I hope you all are clear. 26 greater than K. Okay. Kalau macam itu, apa lagi yang kita boleh buat? Kita boleh tengok 11 square plus with 15 square. Lepas tu C kita adalah K kan? So K square. This one you kena calculate lah. You kena calculate. 11 square plus 15 square. So that is going to give you K square is greater than 3, 4, 6. Here you need to be very careful regarding your K. You nak cari nilai K tau. This is where a lot of students make mistake lah. Kalau you tengok, this is what we call quadratic inequality. Quadratic inequality. So kalau quadratic inequality, you must understand what method you use in order to solve. Tolong type di ruangan komen apa method kamu guna untuk solve. Kalau quadratic inequality. Tolong type di ruangan komen quadratic inequality, what method you use to solve. Bring to the other side, no. Quadratic inequality. Jadikan sebelah kosong. Okay, fine. Tetapi kita ada method kan. Method ini you ada belajar daripada form 4 dan juga graph correct. Graph is correct. The king. The king cakap betul. Boleh guna kaedah graph. Okay. Boleh guna kaedah graph. Alright. So kalau guna kaedah graph, of course you can go and solve this mah. K square minus 3, 4, 6 greater than 0. Solve this for me. Number line also can. Alright. So up to y'all. Solve and tengok apa inequality yang kamu dapat. Tolong type di ruangan komen. I want your solution for that. Okay, so cert 346. Cert answer 18.6. Okay. So yang ini kan kalau kamu tengok, so going to be getting 18.6 dan juga negatif 18.6. So this your kawasan positif, positif, negatif. Of course, I want the kawasan positif. So when you talk about kawasan positif, you're going to be talking about this guy and also this guy here. Of course, I'm going to be rejecting this because your k cannot be negative value. K is a number ma, k is a length ma, tak boleh. So I'm going to be considering my k to be greater than 18.6. I hope you all are clear with that. Okay, thank you PJF. Dapat begitu? Correct. Okay, so now if you tengok what I got here is satu saya ada satu restriction dekat sini dan juga another one dekat sini. So kalau you tengok dia kata K must be greater than 18.6 tapi at the same time dia kata K kena less than 26. So daripada sini I can be getting a set of values for K. Remember K is a positive integer. So what are the values that we can have? I think they mentioned clearly, right, in the question, K must be positive integer. Must be integer. Yeah, there you go. K is an integer, correct? K is an integer. So what are the numbers yang kita boleh ada? Are you all clear what we are doing so far? Ada soalan boleh tanya. Okay, so dekat sini K greater than 19, start dari 19 sampai what? 19 saja ke? K greater than 18.6 tapi dia adalah less than 26 until 25. Okay, very good. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and then 25. Okay, so kalau kamu tengok dekat sini, these are what we have. And memang kalau you tengok, if I put 25 here pun, 11 plus 15 is 26. 26 is greater than 25. Okay, so memang dia satisfy this one. Okay. So kalau you tengok dekat sini, what we got is, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So kita sudah ada 7 combinations. Okay, ataupun 7 possibilities. Okay, that is only for case 1. Tapi kita ada lagi satu case. Apa lagi satu case? Lagi satu case adalah if K is not the longest. Because kalau kamu tengok dekat sini, apa yang saya buat adalah I susun ikut dia punya ni kan. I say K is the longest. Tapi I can also have the scenario di mana saya boleh ada case 2, 11, K and I can say 15 is the longest. Meaning to say K adalah antara dua yang terpendek. Kita boleh ada macam ni. So kalau you having like this, now I need to go and tengok dia punya condition. 11 plus K of course greater than 15. Itu adalah condition yang pertama. Then daripada situ is kita boleh kata K is greater than 4. Lepas tu kita ada lagi satu senario di mana okay, we already got our obtuse punya ni kan. What is it? We got this one. We got this condition here. Whereby what we can do is we use the A square plus B square minus C square. Yang ini. Kita boleh guna yang ini. Kejap. I can use the C square equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. Again, susun dia 2AB cos C equal to A square plus B square minus C square. Cos C equal to A square plus B square minus C square over 2AB. Alright, of course, we are only looking at the top. A square plus B square minus C square must be less than 0. Kenapa? I want it to be obtuse, right? So, atas tu kena negatif. Okay. So the other condition yang kita boleh ada is of course using from this one. And if you go and see, I can go and put, because we already agreed ma, this is my A, this is my B, this is my C. C is the longest. So saya pergi ganti dia 11 square plus K square less than 15 square. So again you boleh pergi solve benda ini, cuba solve benda ini, tengok apa kamu dapat. See what you get. Over to you guys. Please put the finishing touch so that we can end on a very nice note. Cuba. I give you 2 minutes. Tengok what you can get here. We already got 7 solution dekat sana. What's the answer? Can anyone tell me what's the answer? Dia minta kita berapa possible values of K, right? Is that what they ask? How many values of K? Correct. How many values of K? Jawapan dia adalah 13. Okay. Okay, 13. Alright. Okay, as I say, I want you all to solve this one. If you understood tadi, quadratic inequality, definitely you can solve this one also. Here is K square is less than 104. So if you solve, you're going to be getting something like negative 10.2 and 10.2 is less than punya value. So we are talking about kawasan negative, which is this guy here. So you should be getting K to be less than 10.2 lah. Of course 10.2 itu nilai K itu should be greater than 0. Kenapa? Because obviously cannot be getting K as a negative value, right? Okay. I hope you dapat sehingga situ. Okay, so by looking at this, we can see what are the values of K yang kamu boleh ambil. Can you list out what are the values of K that you can get from here? What is the first value of K? 6 values. Okay, so kalau you tengok K must be greater than 4 mah. So 4 means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct, because less than 10.2 mah. Okay or not? So dekat sini kita ada 5. Kita ada 5. Kejap. 1, 2, 3. Kita ada 6 kan? Kenapa ada yang cakap 5? 5, 6, 7. Ada 6 kan? Betul. Ya, 6. Ada yang pergi cakap 5. Ayo live, Chiu, Zikuan. Why you say 5 Okay. Ya, dekat sini sudah ada 6. Then tadi sudah ada 7. So when you total them up, you're going to be getting 13 values for K. Does that make sense? Are you clear? Okay, saya bagi a few moment, okay, for you to ask soalan daripada part ni. I think it's a very nice question. Kenapa? Because satu, kamu dapat appreciate the syarat untuk triangle, itu satu, which is A plus B greater than C. C is the longest side. Then after that, of course, your application of obtuse angle, di mana kamu guna solution of triangle punya formula kan, cosine rule. Then after that, apa lagi kamu buat? Kamu did revision for your quadratic inequality lah, which is you were using your graphical method. So all you put together, and that's how we got our 13. Alright, guys. Boleh tanya saya sekiranya ada soalan dekat sini? Okay, how many of you still ada dengan saya? I'm so interested to see. Okay, ada 64 orang. Alright. Okay, right guys, so the time already like 12:10. Okay, So I hope you learn something. Okay, you managed to see the question from a different perspective. Okay, maybe your method were much better compared to what I shared with you. Okay, of course, benda ni memang you have to sit and think, and for me, itulah like you have to think and you have to explain to someone. Okay, so I hope you dapat sesuatu daripada live ini. Sekiranya you want to see back, maybe some of you macam couldn't focus just now, tengok balik kita punya live lah. Okay, tomorrow night 11 until 12 o'clock sama juga 1 hour. I'll be going through with you the other questions. So if you belum cuba soalan yang saya mention, tolong cuba. Okay, I will go through with you. Okay, so before we end, is there anything you want to ask? You can ask in the comment section, I will answer you. Atau tak mau tanya dekat comment section, boleh PM saya lah. Okay, so thank you so much for sparing some time. I'll try to do my best for the next remaining days. Mr. Anba also will be doing his part on Wednesday onwards lah. Okay, so kalau you tidak subscribe, tolong tekan subscribe to my channel lah. Of course, your support is the one that motivates me, okay, to do better. Alright. Okay, ciao people. Thank you. Have a good time at home. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Mara semua para ilmuwan, semai ilmu kepada anak wawasan, tak kira di utara selatan, sampaikan ilmu penuh kesungguhan. Akademi YouTuber Malaysia, rangka laksana dengan jitu, penuh bermisi guru ayu, mencapai misi yang satu. Permisi kita, bantu kita, bermoto sendiri yang kita biasa, bersama kita luar biasa, berjasa demi nusa bangsa.
Akademi YouTuber Malaysia, berpadu bersatu keluarga ayu, memberi ilmu tanpa jamu, siap sedia menyumbang ilmu.
Ilmu diberi juga dikongsi pada semua generasi yang terkini, lahir generasi yang berkualiti, sedia berkhidmat pada pertiwi. Akademi YouTuber Malaysia, rangka laksana dengan jitu, penuh bermisi guru ayu, mencapai misi yang satu. Permisi kita, bantu kita, bermoto sendiri yang kita biasa, bersama kita luar biasa, berjasa demi nusa bangsa. www.academyyoutuber.com. Berusaha ayu, capai kecemerlangan, berpadu ayu, cipta kegemilangan, bersatu ayu, bina wadah terbilang, terus berjaya bersama ayu.
Berusaha ayu, capai kecemerlangan, berpadu ayu, cipta kegemilangan, bersatu ayu, bina wadah terbilang, terus berjaya bersama ayu.
Mara semua para ilmuwan, semai ilmu kepada anak wawasan, tak kira di utara selatan, sampaikan ilmu penuh kesungguhan. Akademi YouTuber Malaysia, rangka laksana dengan jitu, penuh bermisi guru ayu, mencapai misi yang satu. Permisi kita, bantu kita, bermoto sendiri yang kita biasa, bersama kita luar biasa, berjasa demi nusa bangsa.